Hi everyone, my name is Sawyer. I decided to do my assessment handbook on self-assessment. And what I found is that self-assessment gives the learner, as well as the teacher, personal learning experience that is put into place to help students understand their weaknesses and strengths. This can be after, during, or before performing different tasks. Through self-assessment, students have the ability to identify their own skill gaps and where their knowledge is weak, where they can improve upon it by seeing what they do good or what they do bad. And you can kind of work with them to develop a strategy that'll work better for them. You can also see where they focus their attention in learning and where they should focus their attention in learning. Um, you can also set realistic goals that are achievable for them, and that it gives them something, kind of a barometer of what to strive for, which can help them, realize what they need to do more of, or what they, need to improve upon. Um, Also, using self-assessment, it's a good tool to help students revise their work. It's sometimes better to let the student do that themselves than having the teacher actually, you know, show them what they did wrong. It's better for them to look through it and realize, oh, okay, I did this wrong, or, this is not very good. I need to improve upon this. And my favorite thing that self-assessment can do is help the student track their own progress. I think this would be interesting to do through maybe like keeping a notebook or like a journal, with entries of their progress throughout, a semester, throughout a class period, just to see how they've grown, and how they've used self-assessment to help improve themselves. The process can help students stay involved and motivated, and it really encourages self-reflection and kind of gives them a sense of responsibility for their own learning, which is why I like self-assessment and wanted to learn more about it. In implementing self-assessment, the teacher is responsible for teaching students how to assess themselves. This is done by selectively choosing applicable questions and prompts for each individual's needs, and this is done by selecting questions in 3 different stages. The stages are before, during, and after task engagements. Before engaging in the tasks or the assignments, students should address and answer questions similar to: what is the purpose or outcome of the assignment? Do I understand the directions or guidelines of the assignment? What will I learn or gain from this experience? And there are a few other questions you can include in there. And then you will ask questions such as these during the task or assignment engagement. Questions such as, how am I doing? Am I putting my best effort forward? Or do I need help? Um, then finally, after the task is done, students need to take the time to reflect on the assignment by asking questions such as, did I follow the directions? How would I explain this to others so that they can understand it? And did I reach my goal? Once this is complete, use the questions as a reflection for students so they can understand how to use reflection and self-assessment and all these questions in their work. And then after a few assignments of doing this, they'll kind of start automatically doing it by habit, just because while they're doing the assignment, they'll think to themselves, okay, am I do I need help with this? Or before, they'll think about, what the directions were, and then after, they'll think about how they did the assignment, if they followed directions, and if they reached their goal. Um, Now, scoring for self-assessment is somewhat tricky, but I kind of believe it should go like this. Kind of have 4 different levels of grading: a basic score, a below proficient score, a proficient score, and an advanced proficient score. For a basic score, students will have very little to no understanding of information and a limited background or foundation. Um, for a below proficient score, students will have demonstrated some understanding of the information and have some background experience. And for a proficient score, students will have shown understanding of the concepts and they will be able to apply new information and skills, and you're able to see them do that. And finally, for an advanced proficient score, students will have demonstrated a deep understanding and can explain why, what, and how, and will be able to apply information and be able to show this to other students. Um, so that's about it that I have for this video. Like I said, self-assessment gives the learner and the teacher a personal learning experience. If put into place correctly, it really helps students improve upon their strengths and weaknesses. And this is done through applying it before, during, and after different tasks and assessment. And I believe that it can be used for a lot of good in teaching. So thanks for watching, and hope you have a great day.